Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now on this election day. I'm Justin Gould. Here's what's happening. The polls are open, and a look at some local races and what's to come is just in a bit. But first, a Warren, Pennsylvania man was arrested after allegedly harassing a person online and then trying to break into their home. Chief forecaster Dakota Hunter, though, he's here with a live look at our weather. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin, and happy Tuesday, everybody, and hope you are getting out to vote, or if you have already voted, hope you casted your vote already. These were the low temperatures this morning: 41 in Jamestown, 47 in Dunkirk, 48 over in Erie, and 37 over in Olean, and it's going to get colder as we go throughout the next couple of days. Again, at Jamestown yesterday, the high was 52. We did better than our forecasted high. We actually forecasted we would stay into the 40s. We managed to hit 52. There's that 41-degree low, and the record for today is 73, set back in 1990. And that's how much rain we've gauged at the airport since midnight, a little less than half an inch. So through the afternoon, as you head out to vote, temperatures into the 40s. Temperatures actually fall with a cold front, and by the time the polls close at 9 o'clock, there could be a few rain and snow showers. It'll transition to all snow overnight, but a bigger system's on our way. We'll talk about it in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Alrighty, Dakota. Looking forward to it. Thank you. Our top story: a Warren, Pennsylvania man was arrested after New York State police say he harassed a victim online and then tried to break into their Asheville home yesterday. Troopers say 46-year-old Michael Miranda was taken into custody after allegedly trying to break into their house. Through investigation, it is alleged that Miranda sent the victim over 300 Facebook messages and called them a dozen times, all of which went unanswered. Police say the man was previously advised to cease further contact with the victim. Miranda was placed under arrest and faces several charges. And a Bemis Point woman was charged after the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office alleged she falsely called in a structure fire over the weekend. Deputies say that 62-year-old Sally Lawson is charged with second-degree falsely reporting an incident, that a Class E felony, following the call on Sunday evening. Fluvanna volunteer firefighters, the Chautauqua County Emergency Services, and the Sheriff's Office responded to 4360 Bellevue Bemis Road for a possible cottage fire just after 7 p.m. Through investigation, deputies found that Lawson, allegedly the caller, falsely reported that incident. Deputies say she was taken to the Chautauqua County Jail for arraignment. Lawson is scheduled to appear in court at a later date. And new this morning, a local nursing home was recently ranked one of America's best nursing homes by U.S. News and World Report. The Village, a heritage rehabilitation and skilled nursing community in Gary, was awarded a 3 out of 3 high-performance rating for long-term care by the publication. Heritage's Vice President of Skilled Nursing Operations, Jeremy Rutter, says the recognition was due to the hard work and dedication of his staff. U.S. News and World Report rated over 15,000 nursing homes in the United States. Well, polls are open across Chautauqua County as residents make their voices heard on this election day. In Jamestown, 2 of the most closely watched races are for mayor and city council at large. Democrat Eddie Sundquist, Republican Dave Wilfong, and Libertarian Andrew Liuzzo are vying for that seat. For City Council at large, Democrat Tamu Graham Reinhardt, Democrat Gregory Rabb, Democrat Taylor Scott, Republican Kim Eklund, Republican Gregory Lindquist, Republican Jess Russell, and Libertarian Raven Mason Thompson are competing for 3 spots there. Democrat Austin Morgan is facing Republican George Borrello for New York's 57th State Senate seat in Chautauqua, Cattaraugus, and Allegheny counties, and part of Livingston County as well. Now, Chautauqua County Democrat Election Commissioner Norm Green tells us because of recent changes to election law, it is easier than ever to cast your ballot here in New York State.
Even if you moved into Chautauqua County from another location, particularly from New York City or anywhere else in the state, you're still going to be eligible to vote because your voter registration is transferable from within the state.
Now, polls are open until 9 p.m. You can watch the results as they come in live right here on WNY News Now's 24/7 streaming network or Facebook page starting at 9. Full coverage will be posted at WNYNewsNow.com and on our mobile app as well. Happy Election Day to everybody. Hopefully you have gotten out to vote. You voted early, or you're planning on voting as you head into the afternoon. Let's check in with the comments. Got to say hello to Rod. Hopefully you're doing well and having a good day. Renee, she chimes in here. Vote, vote, vote. Don't let the rain and cold stop you from getting out, and good luck to all. Hello to Joseph. Hello to Rod, and Andrew has joined us as well. Hopefully you all are having a good day and going out and getting your civic duty in. Joe, he says, I've already voted. And certainly a lot of big races, the two that we mentioned, but, you know, even when it comes to where you live in your small town as well, you know, I know Bust-I has big races. Frewsburg has big races as well. The town of Randolph, for our friends in Cattaraugus County, there are so many of them. And as we mentioned, tonight, live at 9 o'clock, you can watch the results for every single one of them right here on WNY News Now. You can do it by downloading our mobile app and watching on the live stream there, on our website by clicking the Watch Live tab, or right here on Facebook as well. We will be interacting with all of you in the comments, talking about the results as they come in live, and we'll hear from many of the candidates in the Jamestown area and from that Senate race as well. We will have live reporters at the Democrat, Republican, and Libertarian viewing parties throughout the evening, and they will be bringing us updates right here. Very unprecedented coverage for the area, so please join us tonight at 9 o'clock. Coming up, back to the news, the age to buy tobacco products here in New York State will soon be going up. But first, see how a new exhibit is honoring a former Jamestown mayor who has given more than 50 years of public service. Dakota.
And we talked about this yesterday. Cold air coming in over the next 6 to 10 days, and that looks like that'll continue into mid-November. We'll talk about it as WNY News Now continues in a minute. Don't go away.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
I've walked my talk. I've brought officials to meet the community. It should be a government by the people, for the people. I've stood alone to represent the citizens of the city for transparency, accountability, and fiscal responsibility. My values haven't changed. I stand for you. Vote November 5th. Liuzzo for mayor.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
I'm George Borello. As a business owner, I've experienced firsthand just how tough it is to grow your own business in New York State. That's one of the reasons why I'm running for state senate. We need to do more to help new and existing businesses develop and grow, not just survive. To help make that possible, one of the first bills I plan on sponsoring in the state senate is the first employee tax credit. As both a business owner and a county executive who met with over 100 businesses in my first 100 days in office, I've seen that the costs associated with hiring your first full-time employee can be insurmountable. This tax credit will help business owners expand without a significant hike in operating costs, and it will help create more good-paying job opportunities for our residents. To help New Yorkers succeed in our economy, we need smart plans like the first employee tax credit. As your next state senator, that will always be my top priority.
Paid for by Borello for Senate.
Hi, my name's Dave Wolfong, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Jamestown. I'm down here on River Street to show people that there's plenty of space and plenty of opportunity in the city of Jamestown for business. We need to have shovel-ready sites that bring industry to the city of Jamestown so we can have good-paying jobs, clean up our neighborhoods, and make the city of Jamestown proud again. I think it's time that we start marketing this place just like we used to. We need to bring opportunity and good-paying jobs to the city of Jamestown. And in my administration, business first is going to be the first step toward the success of the city of Jamestown. My name's Dave Wolfong. I'm running for mayor. Please vote for me November 5th.
Well, happening now, a new exhibit at the Robert H. Jackson Center is honoring a former Jamestown mayor for his 50 years of public service. On Monday, officials recognized Stan Lundeen, former Jamestown mayor, New York State lieutenant governor, and congressman. Current city mayor Sam Teresi says he remembers when Lundeen was first elected back in 1969.
I was a student at M.J. Fletcher Elementary School and took notice of what was going on, started taking an interest in getting involved with the local political process and campaigns, slinging literature as a kid, and then later in life I had the opportunity to meet one of my role models and mentors and political heroes, Stan Lundeen, and we've remained as good personal friends ever since.
Now, Teresi declared Monday Stan Lundeen Day here in the city of Jamestown. The center's intern from St. Bonaventure University interviewed many of Lundeen's associates and friends for a video that loops during the exhibit. Now, those interested in seeing that display can visit the Jackson Center Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Guided tours are also available from 10 until 2. Well, the age to buy tobacco products here in New York State will soon be going up. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced this week the minimum age to buy tobacco and electronic cigarette products in the state will go from 18 to 21 on Wednesday, November 13th. Cuomo says the law builds on his comprehensive effort to combat health threats from tobacco and e-cigarette products. Now, according to the State Department of Health, nearly 40% of 12th grade students and 27% of high school students in the state are using e-cigarettes, and the increase is largely driven by those flavored e-cigarette liquids. Officials say high schools' use in 2018 is 160% higher than it was in 2014. To further crack down on retailers selling tobacco and vaping products to underage youth, state police say they're partnering with the Department of Health to conduct undercover investigations across the state. The Adolescent Tobacco Use Prevention Act, which enlists underage youth to attempt to buy tobacco and e-cigarettes. In 2016, Chautauqua County raised the age to purchase tobacco to 21. Well, it's the #1 killer of Americans, and now a new study shows deaths from heart disease are on the rise again. Mandy Gaithner has more for us in today's Health Minute.
After more than a half-century of decline, deaths from heart disease and heart failure are on the rise again. In a new study published in the Cardiology Journal of the American Medical Association, researchers found the number of heart disease-related deaths went up by 8.5% from the start of 2011 to the end of 2017. In that same time period, the number of deaths from heart failure increased by 38%. Heart failure is a common chronic complication of heart disease that occurs when the heart can't pump enough blood. The rise due in part to obesity and diabetes and the rapidly aging population, which is most at risk for heart disease. 80% of those heart disease deaths were among people 65 and older. Researchers say by 2030, the population will have a projected 44% increase in adults over 65, and focus now needs to be on prevention and treatment to slow heart-related death rates. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
All right, Mandy, thank you. You can lower your risk of heart disease by managing your body weight, exercising regularly, eating a heart-healthy diet, and not smoking. Well, in tech news, Facebook has updated its branding with a colorful new logo. In a blog post yesterday, the social media giant says it's making a change to differentiate between Facebook as a parent company and the Facebook app. The new logo changes between blue, green, and hues of purple, red, and orange. It's a nod to offer other apps, blue for Facebook, green for WhatsApp, and red and orange for Instagram. Now, this move makes it clearer which products are part of Facebook's collective, a change that comes as the company promises to be more transparent. The Facebook app will still keep its look of the signature blue logo with lowercase font. Certainly, Facebook seems to be getting bigger and bigger every day. Hello to all of you. Thanks for joining us here on the WNY News Now 24/7 streaming network on our mobile app and on Facebook Live. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Do you have an Instagram? Do you have WhatsApp app? Or do you have Facebook? I mean, I would imagine you have Facebook, right? So I do have Instagram. I don't have the other WhatsApp app that they offer. Messenger, though, is pretty big for a lot of people. You know, you can message outside of, texting. We have a company messenger chat within Facebook. We use another program called Telegram as well to kind of talk more professionally. But the Facebook chat's fun. You know, we talk sports. We talk weather, we talk whatever. Dakota talks weather, let me tell you, all the time. Got to say hello to Rosie, hello to Billy. Thanks so much for tuning in here on the broadcast. Good to see you as always, sir. Renee commenting about the Stan Lundeen story. She said that's really awesome for him. And yeah, again, that exhibit there at the Robert H. Jackson Center that will be open for the next coming months here. And there is a lot of memorabilia. I know Mayor Sam Teresi was saying yesterday, he thought it was, it really took him down memory lane, seeing some of those signs that he saw when he was a kid in the heyday of Lundeen's era. Mike, he says, what? Probably in regards to the What's Up app. I know Mike personally, and he's probably just a Facebook man. If he can get his memes out, he's happy. Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's another happy soul. He's standing by with a live look at our weather. And later, we tell you about a Christmas gift that might cost you a small fortune. Don't let the kids know. Details coming up. Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Located on the corner of Forest and Newland Avenues in Jamestown, Pronto Mart has everything you've been looking for. An amazing selection of hot foods, a large variety of premier headgear, and smoking accessories to fit any style. Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Stop in and visit us today.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Hi, my name's Dave Wolfong, and I'm running for mayor for the city of Jamestown. NACO Trucking, the trucks that are behind me, this business is leaving the city of Jamestown and going to the Mason Industrial Park. When the current administration at City Hall was told that they were moving, their response was, we didn't know that they were leaving the city of Jamestown. NACO Trucking went to the Chautauqua County Industrial Agency, went and got financing. They got plans for a new building. We've got to stop businesses from leaving the city of Jamestown. That needs to be our first priority. We don't have shovel-ready sites for this individual to move his business to. That's why people are moving out of the city of Jamestown. In my administration, we're going to be business first, and we're going to know what's going on in the city of Jamestown. Once again, my name's Dave Wolfong, and I'm running for mayor. City of Jamestown, please vote for me November 5th.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
And welcome back. And these were the peak wind gusts from yesterday. 30 miles per hour at the Jamestown Airport, 31 in Dunkirk, 36 over in Erie. Look at Buffalo at a pair of 4. So it was windy yesterday, but the good news is the winds are starting to calm down. Here's a live look at the HD News Now cam. Again, cloudy skies out there. This is actually from yesterday. I forgot to update that, so never mind that. Weather headlines: cold front brings in lake effect rain today. It's been raining throughout the day. That'll continue throughout the day today. A few elevation flakes are likely tonight. And again, we're not talking about a whole lot of accumulation here, but probably less than half an inch, and it's going to be elevation based on the highest hills of the southern tier. Wednesday, it's going to be so-so throughout the day, and a potential for widespread snow Thursday, and again, that's that storm system we've been talking about over the past couple of days. So the next big thing is going to be the colder shot of air. I kind of mentioned this earlier. The upper air pattern is going to be favoring colder air as it comes in from Canada. It's called a trough. It's going to be cooler out to the east, warmer out to the west. That's a classic trough setup, and it looks like that this below average pattern will continue as we go basically throughout the middle of the month. Here's Future Skin. You can see the rain that we have today. It'll change over to a few of those wet elevation based snowflakes as we go basically throughout the night. And then tomorrow will be nice and dry. Not a whole lot of sunshine to go around. I think mostly cloudy to partly sunny skies. Now, here comes the storm system. We're still a little too far out to know exact details on this, but this is going to be Thursday night going into Friday. The potential for widespread accumulating snow Thursday night through Friday. It's all going to be depending on the storm track. If it goes farther north, then we're going to have the snow. If it goes farther south, we'll likely bump the snow chances down. But this is still a little bit in question. We're still a little too early to throw out numbers. And just like this, that's why I have my other clicker with me, just in case or something like that. I didn't mean for that to hit that thing. But here's the next 7 days of your life. 42 degrees tomorrow, 36 on Thursday. There's that snow chance on Thursday. And then as we go into Friday, the snow will continue. Chance for maybe some lake effect on the back edge of that storm system. And then temperatures fall way below average. Look at Monday. Only 29 degrees. That's way too cold for this time of the year. We'll have sports coming up in just a minute. Don't go away.
When you're on the go, stay in the know by downloading the WNY News Now mobile app. Stay up to date on local news, weather, and sports that matter to you. Plus, subscribe to breaking news and weather alerts from the team that puts coverage first. In addition, watch news as it happens with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network. Download the WNY News Now app right now. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
Hi, my name's Dave Wilfong, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Jamestown. I'd like to talk to you about the drug epidemic in the city of Jamestown. I want to make the streets of Jamestown safe for our citizens and our children. I do believe that individuals should be able to get treatment in the city of Jamestown if they want it. I do believe in transitional bedding, but I also believe in law enforcement, and I hope the law enforcement officials will make the city of Jamestown safe and take drug dealers off the street. My name's Dave Wilfong. I'm running for mayor, city of Jamestown. Please vote for me November 5th.
WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Happy Tuesday, sports fans, and welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. With another season of Jamestown Jackals basketball coming up soon, the team will be hosting another team tryout in a few weeks' time on November 23rd. This is the third tryout in the last 3 months which the Jackals will host. Participants will receive the opportunity for an invite to the team training camp, which is in January of 2020. More information on the next tryout can be found on the Jamestown Jackals team website. Kellen Winslow Jr., a former NFL tight end who mainly played for the Cleveland Browns, pleaded guilty on Monday to 1 count of rape stemming from 2003 and 1 count of sexual battery on a 54-year-old woman. With the guilty plea, additional charges of 6 felonious crimes were dropped, which included kidnapping and 2 other counts of rape. Had Winslow had gone to trial and been convicted of all charges, he would have faced a life sentence. Winslow faces 12 to 18 years in prison with his guilty plea. In NBA action, tonight at 7 o'clock, the 2-4 Cleveland Cavaliers will host the 4-1 Boston Celtics. Cleveland has lost their last 2 games. Their recent one, a 131-111 loss against the Dallas Mavericks last Sunday. Meanwhile, Boston is on a 4-game winning streak since losing their first game of the season. According to ESPN's Power Basketball Index, Boston has nearly a 75% chance to extend their winning streak to 5 games. The game will be televised on Fox Sports Ohio and can also be viewed on the NBA app. That's it for sports today. Justin and Dakota, back to you.
Alrighty, Norm, thank you very much. Well, this year, American Girl is going glam with a very pricey doll fit for a princess. The Toys Company's holiday doll will be dressed to the nines with 5,000 Swarovski crystals on her gown. Only 3 will be made, and the cost, well, that'll set Santa back about $5,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they will first be put in the window displays at the American Girl flagship stores in New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. The holiday windows will be unveiled November 8th, and the company says dozens of events throughout the season are planned to draw in customers. Now, Dakota, the doll, will remain there until December 20th, and they will then be shipped to make it to their destinations by Christmas. So whoever orders the dolls will get it after that. So
who in their right?
Well, normally American Girl dolls are pretty expensive regardless.
But who in their right mind is going to spend $5,000 on a doll?
Somebody who really loves their daughter.
Isn't it like...
or son.
Isn't it like... who's that very expensive store? Niedermeyer's?
Yeah.
Didn't they have like a rock or something that was like a couple $1,000s that you could buy?
I think I do remember that, yeah.
It was like earlier this year. It's like, what's the matter with people?
Well, it's not. I'm not spending that much on a doll. I could see like buying an American Girl doll. My sister has a couple of them, and I mean they're... When you get that for Christmas, at least in my household, it was you got the doll and a couple of things, and that was about it. Because, you know, it cost a little bit from the wallet, so I had a couple moths flying out there come January. But either way, and nevertheless, so hey, there's some holiday fun for you. Joe, he says, out of my price range. Me too, Joe.
I just don't understand it. Why would you waste money on something like that?
I don't know if it's not necessarily a waste. I mean, I guess if you're a bajillionaire, why not?
But still, I mean, even if I had $25 billion...
You wouldn't spend it on that?
I would not spend that kind of money on stupid stuff like that. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just stupid stuff.
I could agree with you.
Now, since I've got myself in trouble, let's take a look at weather here, and we'll take a look at the 7 days. So again, today's the warmest day out of the next 7. Enjoy it if you can. Mid-40s throughout the day, but make sure you go out and vote. Don't let the rain stop you. Colder air filters in Thursday through Friday. Chance for some widespread accumulating snow. Still too early to throw out exact numbers, all depending on the track of the storm system. And look at the high next Monday, upper 20s.
Ooh, burr. We're going to have to be bundled up.
Oh, yes.
So. All right, thank you, Dakota, very much. That'll do it for us today. And again, remember, folks, go out and vote. I know a lot of times they say rain and wind and snow and the weather in general has a pretty big impact on voter turnout. So we'll see what happens nevertheless. And a reminder, you can join us right back here tonight at 9 p.m. WNY News Now's chief political correspondent Rory Palero will be seated right next to moi as we go over all of the local races. Yeah, next to me. Next to moi. Next to me. Not Dakota. You luckily don't have to take part on the air necessarily.
Yeah.
But
I'll be helping out behind the scenes.
We still have Dakota. We still have a job for you. And then, of course, live coverage from all 3 election parties for the Republican, Democrats, and Libertarians we'll have right here on the broadcast. We leave you with a live look over the HD News Now cam. Hope to see you tonight at 9 and then back here tomorrow at noon. Have a great day.